Hello, everyone, and welcome to the next episode of SnowRunner. And boy, I've got a treat for you. We are doing a mission with the Tega here, so let's talk about some stuff. All right, so I'm doing my first mission here with the Tega. And while I'm doing it, I want to take this opportunity to talk to you guys about mods. So, in my regular playthrough of SnowRunner, I've used mods quite often, whether they were trucks or trailers. While I haven't actually tried, modded maps or any like other modded things out there, I kind of wanted to get a feel for what you guys think about using mods in hard mode. So, I haven't, well, I more or less decided that I did not want to use any modded trucks in hard mode, but I've come to sort of a decision that I might add one or maybe two trucks modded, but not until I finish Michigan. And I mean all of Michigan. So I would think of it as sort of like a reward for finishing this entire map, especially with as good as the Tega is. So as you can see here, I'm pulling in to turn in the tanker for this map. This Tega did so well, and this tank helped a lot in the early missions. So it will be missed, but yeah. So at the second half of this particular mission, I have to switch back to the sideboard bed. So that's sort of what I'm doing here. So we're getting ready to go through an area of the map that I've been avoiding for a while because it's a little bit swampy. So we're going to kind of get a sense of just how good this Tega can do, considering it only has all-terrain tires on it. So I'm going through this flooded area here, as you will see as I get up to it. It's muddy, it's flooded, and we'll just kind of watch as it goes while I continue to talk about mods. So there are a lot of different mods that have been added to the game by very, very talented people that wanted to either enhance an existing truck or come out with vehicles that we haven't seen before, at least in this game, or even fix things that are sort of, I don't know, broken, if you would say, or things that just might need to make the game better. Whether it's better cranes or better trailers, maybe better engines that some of these trucks could need. But needless to say, I have nothing against mods, especially since I've used quite a few of them in my regular playthrough. But I would definitely like to know your all's opinion about this particular topic. What is your feeling about mods, whether it's in general or whether it's in hard mode? And, just kind of, I don't know, just sort of a general consensus. I mean, I know there's some people that don't want to use mods at all, and I respect that. I have friends that play this game that won't use mods, and that's fine. I used them because I have like very particular taste in vehicles, and I got a chance to play around with some some trucks that I really liked in the regular game. Uh, I had I own a Silverado, Chevy Silverado, and so when I found one that was almost identical to my truck, I just had to play with it, because it makes me feel good because it's the truck that I own. But then there's these other vehicles that I've always wanted to drive but never got a chance to. And there is a mod that came out recently, the Hummer H1. I drove one in the military, so I've driven the military versions of it, but never had the opportunity to drive the regular one. So I'm pretty stoked at the idea of driving this mod, and it is one of the chosen mods that I want to do after I complete Michigan, and sort of kind of have some fun as far as a scoutish type truck. As far as a work truck, there's one that I already have in my regular playthrough, and I can show you guys sometime if you're interested. But it's a Mercedes-based truck, and the big reason why I like it is it's got a sliding bed. So I can use this for truck recovery, because I can load a truck into the back of it because of the sliding bed, which comes real handy. So those are really the two trucks that I want to use for whichever map I move to after Michigan. And we can have that debate too. Maybe get your feedback if you guys think I should go to Alaska or one of the other maps. I mean, I figure at some point I'll probably attempt to play every map in the game, but doesn't mean I have to play them in chronological order as by the way they show in the menu. All right, so I decided I'm going to take this trailer with me to fulfill this particular task, because I have to take 2 pallets of bricks and then a pallet of metal beams. So I'm just sort of hooking that up and getting everything situated. Now, what you guys didn't see in the previous episode, I actually painted the truck, and that's one of those DLC paint jobs. It's like a tiger stripe or something like that. So let me know what you guys think of that paint job if you haven't seen it before. I'm sort of half and half as far as how I feel about it. I normally in a truck like that will put just a solid color or maybe a special stripe or something. But yeah, I don't know. So I'm just sort of getting the load ready here, and then I'm going to turn around and start heading the other way. Now, the next set of footage, you guys are going to like this. I'm going to go through the swamp. So I'm really going to be putting this truck through the test, as you'll see here in a minute. I almost didn't do this right away because I was going to wait until it was better daylight, but I decided to go ahead and take this one on. So as you can see, it got through that first part pretty easy. The next part, though, that one took a little bit of doing. The mud started getting a little thicker, and I wasn't quite sure if it was going to work too good. I ended up putting it in low a couple of times through here, as you'll kind of see there. Now this is sped up a little bit. So if you can imagine how slow it looks right now, this is 400%. So yeah, it was moving slow, but it never stopped the entire time. So this truck is a beast. I'm very happy with how it turned out. The last mission, minus the fact that I flipped the truck twice, but beyond that, I was really happy with rescuing this truck. We're gonna be putting it through its paces in Michigan, and I think it'll handle it pretty good. I don't think there'll be really any issues with it. All right, so we're going back to normal speed here, and sort of getting back on the road and making our way to the factory, which is in the upper right corner of the map. Kind of takes a little bit to get there. Not a lot of easy roads, but you know, I digress. But getting back to the mods, you know, those were the two that I picked: the Hummer H1 and this Mercedes truck. I don't remember the exact model of it. I should have wrote it down, but I didn't. Nonetheless, those were the two that I sort of picked, and I already have them installed. The Mercedes I've used several times. I haven't bought the H1 and drove it around yet, but the H1 does have a lot of cool little accessories for it that I think will be kind of neat. Now, whether I can unlock any of them will be, you know, the deciding factor, because I'm not sure exactly what level I'll be by the time I get through Michigan. Alright, so we're pulling up to the end up here and getting to it. We're going to turn those in, finish this mission. You can see there's a big beast of a trailer that I'm going to have to pull in the future. Tega ought to do it with ease, but we'll see. With that being said, appreciate you guys checking out this video. Again, let me know what your take is on mods. If you like this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And I will see you in the next mud pit.